My name is Esther Bielma, and I belong to the Wall Lake Historical Society, which was founded about 1991. We were not intending to restore this home at that time. However, other homes were available for restoration that we were not able to secure. We had a realtor in our local community who had knowledge of this place being available, and when the group began to organize more, they decided maybe it would be a good thing to purchase the home that Andy Williams was born in and make it a museum. When we bought the home, it had been transformed greatly, and not to the betterment of the restoration for the home. The outside had metal siding on it, and of course we wanted to restore it, if we were going to restore it, to the period in which the Williams family lived here. Remember the fact that the Williams family moved in here with Grandpa Finley after Grandma Finley passed away. And so eventually the family numbered 5 children. And it took a lot of work to feed and clothe and take care of the family. Andy was born in this home. We have every reason to believe, in the downstairs bedroom, December 3rd, 1927. And he spent the early years of his schooling here until he was 8 years old. And the family at that time had a demand to be going to Des Moines in 1935. Andy sang with his brothers and his father and mother in the church choir at the Trinity Presbyterian Church here in Wall Lake, which has since been destroyed by fire. But they were the instrumental part of that choir. Later on, Mr. Williams felt that the boys had a great deal more talent than they could display here in this community, and that was another reason for moving to Des Moines. His wife and his wife came up for a grand opening dinner that we had for all of the big contributors, and so we got to meet him.
Was he just
as down to earth and genuine as he always
as he appeared?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He was a grand person beside a good soloist.
Yeah.
While in Des Moines, of course, they were involved with the WHO radio station and appeared on the Barn Dance Frolic for a good many years before moving on to Cincinnati, Ohio, where they were still acting and performing as a quartet. The restoration took longer than we anticipated. We did have a contractor working with us, but many, many volunteer hours went into scraping, painting, securing woodwork from torn down homes, removed the siding, that metal siding, and restored it to the clapboard siding. And the inside of the house had been changed tremendously. Arches had been placed where the rolling doors were now found, and it was in very devastating shape. The walls were cracked and been covered up, so we had to restore everything.
How many years ago was the grand opening? What year was that?
1998.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's been
I'm never right.
1998. That was what we considered the grand opening because Andy and his brothers came back for it and celebrated. We have our farm festival annually, and he came back and made us Andy Williams Day. It was in 1997 when we formally felt that it was well enough restored that we could open it to the public. But it wasn't until 1998 that we had a formal open house when Andy and his wife, his mother-in-law, his two brothers, their wives, his daughter, and his 3 grandchildren came out, and we had a grand opening. We think was born here, as was Andy. Oh. He sang for the public. We had a stage out here on the lawn, and we had seating arranged out there. We had thousands of people here for his rendition of Moon River, and he and his brothers, the 2 that were here, they sang the Griffin Shoeshine song, which they sang so beautifully. Our visitors range from various places. We've had some from England. We've had some from Texas, from a great number from the East Coast that are very interested in Andy and his career. For the most part, people who have known of his reputation are the ones who come back to know more about his home and his family. We regret that he is no longer with us, but we have a lot of his tapes and DVDs and VCRs that are available for the public. Presently, we are open on Sunday afternoons. There was a time when we was open on Saturday and Sunday, but the number of members in our group has decreased, and therefore we do not have as many people to count on to help us. So we're only open on Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4, or by appointment at other times.